Happy Monday, everybody. I hope that you are well. I wanted to come on and do some quick snippets involving the retrograde. There will be 4 videos, each pertaining to each element: earth, air, fire, water. Okay. This is kind of just the collective energy for everybody. See what our lessons and blessings are during these retrogrades. We do technically have 7 planets in the retrograde right now. Mercury obviously being the big one that everybody really is drawn to or pertains to. So that's going to be a lot of our energies in here. I'm going to dive right in. Other than that, I hope everybody is doing well. If you like me, please follow me here over on YouTube. If you like me more, check out my other platforms. So you can catch me anywhere. I do individual reads all week. Privates are available, things of that nature. Okay, sorry. Gonna dive right in. All right. So, fire signs. You're going through a lot of transition right now. This is involving money. Okay, for a lot of fire signs, I feel like love is kind of on the back burner. There's a whole bunch of other emotions kind of going on during this retrograde. This is a big choice that you guys are going through right now. This is a shift. So I feel like for a lot of you fire signs, you're stepping into this financial awareness and where you want to be. There's a lot of imbalance going on in the current as far as dealing with these retrogrades. Emotions could be very high for fire right now, but they're not really speaking on it or acting on it. It's a lot of internal, but they just feel underlying kind of cranky, a little bit out of sorts. It's kind of not in the right space. I guess that's the best way to say it, like foggy brain, I guess is the best way. But there's a huge choice coming when it comes to money, and it's really going to help bring a lot of abundance and more security during this retrograde, okay? It's not going to be easy, there's not going to be huge. I feel like for you, there's a lot of back and forth, I guess is the best way I can explain it. I feel like there's a lot of huge mindsets that are holding back during this retrograde right now. And it's also because you want to make sure that your planning and your review is going to come into fruition. You're stepping out of hermit mode, fire signs. There's a lot of expansion that's going to happen during this retrograde. But you need to let go of an energy that is no longer serving you. Pay attention to the past people coming in your life during this retrograde. There is a very pivotal person that is going to be coming in from your past. I feel like they're going to be coming with an apology, things of that nature. Just be open and receptive, but I don't feel you really latching onto that energy. It is more of a, I finally understand, things like that type of energy, but not one of like going into union with this individual. I feel for a lot of fire signs, you are way more focused on your, I'll just call it what it is. You're more focused on your money. You're more focused on your stability. You're more focused on a lot of future planning, fire signs. If you guys are in relationships with someone or interpersonal, there could be a little bit of distance, and it's not intentional. It's just you're kind of in this zone. Pay attention to your Virgos. Also pay attention to your Cancer and Pisces. That's water signs. So I feel like during this retrograde, even though there's not a lot of actions involving emotions, that's showing the underlying uneasiness when it comes to it. Fire signs, right. Speak to that one person that you trust wholeheartedly. Allow things to really flow out, because I feel like if you don't, near the end of this retrograde, you could have some sort of implosion or explosion, and then it's going to kind of set you up screwly for the rest of these months, okay? So take it. Allow these things to come into fruition. A bridge is coming. You're going to overcome a problem during this retrograde, whether this is the mindset, whether this has been some financial hindrances, things of that nature. You're going to find a huge uptick during this, all right? Rainbow. It says the most difficult part of the situation is over. That's also Libra energy. So pay attention to your Libras. If you guys are in an interpersonal relationship with a Libra, I feel like they are also kind of in that same energy of like, we need to focus on this, and not really taking offenses to like any quiet time, I guess is the best way to explain it, because they know like it's both where. What I say about that self-illusion though, but pay attention to what's in your mind, fire signs, okay? Listen to your intuition as well as your logic, but you need to balance it out. Do not let the mind stop you from your future, all right? There's going to be something hugely significant in April for you because of the actions and the things in this retrograde. It's happiness. there's going to be a big uptick. There's going to be friendships that are coming in during this retrograde, or you are already with your friends. There's going to be some that are going to fall off, and there's going to be some very close ones in this. All right. I feel like during that time in April, 4s is also a pivotal number for you guys, fire signs. You and this particular friend or whatever the situation is, there's going to be a huge uptick with like teamwork, productivity, I just heard, and I also heard abundance. So take those chances, take that leap of faith, because I feel like during this retrograde you're going to have a couple opportunities coming in for you, okay? But it's going to be up to you on how you take them and how you approach them. That's the big thing that I keep on seeing for you fire signs, all right? Some of you guys could be planning a marriage as well. It will come into fruition. I do see happiness with that. But it's really just right now about taking a steady pace with it. Do not rush. There's no such thing as perfection. And the more you rush, the more little steps that get missed. And then by the time that it's done, the cards fall. All right? So that is what I have for you, fire signs. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I will see you guys soon. I love you guys.